Hi, and welcome to Convey the Message. I'm your host, James Meek, a Texan who was once an aspiring Baptist minister who converted to Islam back in 1989, over 30 years ago. I'll be sharing my faith with you in hopes that you'll find it compelling and hopefully worthy of your time. I pray that God will guide us all to His truth, and today's episode is titled, Why Islam? Why are we Muslim, or why do we embrace Islam? Why did I embrace Islam? Well, to me, Islam is a beautiful faith. It gives me direction, purpose, and meaning in all aspects of my life. I've read a lot of books. I've taken classes on religion. I've spoken with people of different faiths. I've traveled. I did a lot of soul searching, seeking for answers. And nothing has satisfied all my questions like Islam. Islam basically gave me clarity on all aspects of faith. It taught me how to worship God in ways I never knew before. Islam feels natural, it's logical, it's rational. Islam is not based on blind faith. I find it a confirmation of intellect and reason. It's providing guidance in all situations and circumstances for me. It's a very practical religion with practical acts of worship that are designed, to meet spiritual, physical, psychological, and social needs. Actually, Islam gives me what I call a renewed purpose, a sense of belonging, a feeling of equality and real unity with all of humanity. I actually love that Islam is the religion of all the prophets. It confirms the monotheistic teachings of Abraham, of Moses, of Jesus. I love the ethics and morals Islam teaches. It commands me to do everything that is good and helpful, beneficial, and it forbids me everything that's bad or harmful or negative. A part of Islam that is the heart of my faith is now the relationship that I've found with God. Islam has made being God conscious easier. I find that when I increase my own awareness or consciousness of God, it brings contentment, a harmony, in all aspects of my life. I've always had a positive outlook on life, but embracing Islam has actually improved it. I learned that my life is basically a test, a trial, so to speak. A test to see if I would acknowledge God and then obey Him. Would I be grateful for the blessings in my life? Would I be patient during the hardships? My life is an ultimate testing ground. And although I can't control everything that happens to me, I can control how I react to things. And, I'm learning the secret to happiness is patience and gratitude. And learning that has set me, I would say, free. Although Islam allows me to build a personal relationship with God like I've never experienced before, and understanding that God is the source of peace, and then striving to be God conscious in all matters of my daily life, it allows this inner peace or tranquility that's incredible. Words, I can't find words to express this, amazing or tranquil peace that has been brought into my life. My whole life, I've been seeking happiness through all kinds of means. I'll follow my desires. I've tried to accumulate wealth or material possessions, and none of it ever filled the void. All of it left me empty inside, and that void continued to grow with each new desire that failed to satisfy the emptiness. But embracing Islam and then learning to be grateful and remembering God, in all aspects of my life, it filled that void. That emptiness is gone. And in fact, it brings such contentment, or I say peace, tranquility, that I didn't even know it existed. Now, I'm grateful. I'm learning how to reflect on, all the blessings, or they call it favors of God in my life. I'm learning how to appreciate, everything in the world around me. I'm seeing, God's hand or intelligent design in everything, the beauty, the elegance, the sophistication, the power, the majesty of God. It's everywhere. It's in everything. It'll put your mind at rest. My heart's at ease. My soul, it's at peace. If I were to take all the oceans and just turn the water into ink, and then I took all the trees and I turned them into pens, and I would actually run out of pen and ink if I tried to count the blessings, the favors of God. It's just impossible. It's mind-boggling. You can't comprehend how merciful, how great, how blessed we are in our everyday life, in the world around us. But when you learn that God has, maybe expressed less than 1% of his mercy or his blessings or his favors in this world, the entire universe, less than 1%. He's reserving 99% of his mercy, of his compassion, to be released or given, bestowed on one day, the day of judgment. And he'll show that mercy, that compassion for all those who believe and have not associated partners with him. They'll receive his love, forgiveness, mercy, grace in abundance. And God promises, on them, the believers, that there will be no fear. But for those who, don't believe, or for those who associate partners, with him, they'll be the losers. And no mercy, forgiveness, compassion, nothing they'll have on that day. It'll be horrible for them. But great news for the believers. They'll be admitted to the gardens with rivers flowing, every desire, comfort granted for eternity. So why Islam? Because of the love that God puts in my heart for others when I bow down to his will. The love I feel for humanity is real. This submission to God has enabled me to fulfill my purpose, to always remember God, to be grateful for the blessings in my life, to be patient in adversity. In doing this, I've acquired the peace that Islam offers. And, closing today, I'd just like to invite you to acquire the peace that Islam offers, by remembering God, by worshiping God. God is loving, merciful, compassionate. He's the creator of everything in the universe. Everything belongs to him, and to him we're all going to return. And I'd like to invite you to embrace Islam, to enjoy the journey of peace, tranquility, happiness that I've found. This is why Islam. Thank you for watching. Until next time, peace be with you.